everybody, it's Kelly, and today I am working in Hebrews chapter 4, verses 1 through 13, and I'm going to talk about rest. So what I showed you there is I took those Bella Boulevard chipboard letters and I put them right over the text, and I traced them with a pencil, and then I'm going to color that, and then I took them off and I'm going to color that in. And I just grabbed my Illustrated Faith Bible map because I had some letter stickers on the page right behind it. And as I was coloring, you could see where those letters were. So that's why I grabbed my Bible mat. Otherwise, you wouldn't really need to do this. And I'm just using a set of colored pencils that I have I was an interior design major in college, which was more than 30 years ago, we'll just say. And so I'm just using them because I actually still have them. So I'm going to color them in with kind of like an aqua turquoise color, and then also a yellow color. And my original plan was to perhaps just erase the pencil lines, but then I realized that I was probably going to have a hard time erasing a pencil line, and that that would be okay to leave it. But I decided to do something else. So now I am looking at putting a tip in on the left there of the page. There's I use the Inspire Bible, which is basically a coloring Bible as well as a journaling Bible. And I decided to just cover that up. Sometimes I've done this and I've just made it like a tip in so you can open and close it. In this particular case, I just decided to cover it up. So and now I'm just kind of playing around with pieces, and I found that little speech bubble there that says peace on it, but I'm not a big fan of speech bubbles, so I just cut the little speech bubble part off, and now it's really just a cloud. That tip-in is from Illustrated Faith Seeds of Faith, the tip-ins, and that cloud die-cut speech bubble is from the Illustrated Faith Basics paper pieces from, you can get those at Dayspring. All right, so now I kind of know where I want that to go, and I wanted to cover up that bird at the bottom. It didn't really have a lot to do with what I wanted to talk about. So, all right, so I'm getting that taken care of. That's all on there. Now I have the piece, and I decided because the that cloud and the tip-in itself are pretty much the same color, I'm going to go through with my 0.65 Illustrated Faith black marker there, and I'm going to just outline it. And see right there what a nice job that does in highlighting it. And then I had grabbed this heart sticker from the Illustrated Faith You Are Love Fundamental stickers, and I'm going to put that on the cloud. And since the cloud is outlined, I decided I wanted to do that, but it stuck to my mat so well I couldn't get it off. So I was able to pull it off. And I was just showing you on the back of that particular die cut, there is a verse so that you can take those die cuts and then pray upon the verse and then use that to inspire your journaling. Okay, so then here what I did there is folding back that die cut a little bit so that if I want to read the little bit of the verse and the notes behind it, I can do that. I almost wish I hadn't because it creased it in not a very attractive way, but what's done is done, and I'm not perfect, only God is, so it's okay. All right. So now I've decided I'm going to go through and I'm actually going to outline the rest with my 0.25 Illustrated Faith marker, so you can actually still read the words underneath all of that. If you can't, I'm okay with it, but in this particular case you can. So the word rest, and I didn't count how many, but I have the word rest highlighted in this chapter, in these verses, and I would say it's probably at least 10 times, if not more. But it just came to me really, like God really speaking to me, saying that we can never get rest unless we believe in the gospel message of Jesus' salvation, because we have to put our trust in God and Him, or we are never going to rest. And we can rest in the present circumstances, so we can rest from our worries and fears, and we can rest in the future, which is our salvation and eternity with God. So both of those it has such a great meaning about that double meaning of the word rest. And then I just wrote that in the present, if you really believe that you rest in God and in Jesus, you won't have to worry, because God never gives you more than He can handle. And that's the key there. So often people say more than you can handle. It's not you who's doing it, it's God. So I just said, it's a rest different from the way the rest of the world looks. And that rest is true peace. All right. So what I'm doing here is I grabbed a tab from the Illustrated Faith Tabby's Adams Mix. And again, that's available at Dayspring. And I'm going to put that at the top. I outlined that and then wrote the word rest on that tab up there. And then I'm going to take some washi tape here. And this washi tape is from Recollections, which they sell at Michael's. And I'm just going to put it on the page above here to sort of reinforce behind. I saw somebody else do this and realized that if you don't, it actually ripped one of my one of the tops of my pages on another page. And I haven't done that many Bible journaling layouts, so I was a little concerned about that. All right, so now I didn't like the way that looked, so I really folded that, and it didn't make it look better. It made it look even worse, but again, it is what it is, right? It's fine. All right, so then I just wrote, that's down. I just wrote the Hebrews 4, 1 through 13, and I'm all done. Here's a still shot. Hope you guys are well. I'll be back with another Bible journaling process soon. Bye.